Hi, good morning everyone. I am very glad to be with you and to speak here about this small subject. This subject is about three principles we can apply to learn a complicated language, and let's say a language that seems complicated for us to learn because it's just a matter of a viewpoint. It is true that when we speak about learn language, sometimes for some people it seems a problem. And why is a problem? Yeah, by more, I would say, more going deep inside, we'll face that the major problem is coming inside our brain. So, what are the three principles we can apply to succeed in our brainstorming, if you need expression? Okay, the first principle is first determine the valuable reason you have for learning a certain language, and especially for American language. You know, when you don't have let's say, a valuable reason, so a good mobile, and it is not even a matter of a good mobile, but a deep, yeah, you see, it's a problem deeper, a deep mobile that pushes you to learn a certain language. You will never go ahead by doing it if even one day you face difficulty about it. And you know, trials will come because in each human enterprise we face a trial, and even if it is for learning English, it's not make exception. So when you have a good mobile for what you learn a language, what will you do? You will say, okay, I have this, girls, this to do with my American English, so I need to learn it and put myself inside. This is the first principle, and this is a mindly. Whereas the second principle is simple. Some of many persons that I used to learn English, they have a particular problem. Their problem is about the laziness of your brain. That's how I feel myself very tired to learn, or very lazy to learn. Yours is very lazy. One is for learning, but it's for example to watch a movie on the TV or listen to music. They are ready. Their brain is like active. So what is the virus of this problem, mindly problem, brainly problem, if you need? Okay, I'm not doing here a kind of lesson of neurologist, you know. No, I'm just giving principle to brainstorm ourselves, so make our brain be strong to learn a certain language. And those principles are not universal, you know, but they are not all also. So the thing is that the brain is like what we're doing daily. We have some principles in even our body, is that what you take the time to do, by doing it more and more, and even if you see some laziness in the beginning, by the time your own body will take the habit to do it more, and to do it even when you don't want to do, you'll feel yourself like you're thirsty to do it. Take for example, if you have the habit to wake up yourself each 8 a.m. and that you say, okay, I decide today to put my alarm at 5 a.m. The first days will be very difficult for you, right? But by doing it, by going ahead in the effort, by overcoming your habit to wake up as you used to do in the past by 8 a.m., now wake up at 5 a.m., by the time 1 month, 2 months, your body will be habit. So if you don't have an alarm, you will wake up yourself by 5 a.m. And it's the same principle in your brain. If you use your brain to do what you don't like learning is a matter, by forcing By the time your brain will be habit to work inside, what you need. We call this principle of the brain use or lose as a good principle. So the last principle is practice the language. Practice the language is very important. Why is it important? It's important because it's not just a theoretical things. It's a thing you have to practice. You know, I know many students of some language. They have tools, I mean books, audios, or video like I'm doing now. But they just keep those files in a certain place, never read it. Or if they read it by time, they say I have it, you know, and it make them to be more and more lazy about this matter. So if you have, please, your stores, take your stores and read if it's a book, listen if it's an audio, and watch is a video, you know. And to do it, there is a principle you need to have. The principle, and I mean it's a general law, a general truth, is a program. You will never succeed in another prize if you don't have a program. I am Idriss BITO, and I have been very glad to share with you these 3 principles. And they're not sufficient, you know, they're not. We can have more than 3 principles, 10. But I need just to speak to you about the three principles tonight about learning of English. Thank you very much.